Usually I try to do a little bit of loading screen, but I'm running late. I like to start at 7. And it is 7 now! I thought I heard that there were drops, but I don't think they're active yet. And this weekend, I think. But we do have our little companions here. Once I'm sure that everybody is listening. Hey Ashley, are you with us? Hey Ashley, trying again. Oh, the problem is sometimes it puts a comma, sometimes it does not. Hey Ashley, how are you?
I'm super happy. Cuddles says hugs make all days better.
Well, good. However, Ashley is now talking about cuddles every time they talk. That doesn't always happen, but it is happening lately. Possibly, you know what, let me settings to windowed. There. My computer will behave a little bit better. I am determined to not let some leads expire. So today, I'm hunting leads. I'm gonna see which ones haven't expired yet. Oh, it's Ashley. Hi. Oh, do you like the framing? I worked on this over the weekend. I thought that it would be better to get the little kids down into the water. There you go.
Hi. Cuddles says hello too. Wanna play?
Now, Tiny Tim can't hear underwater, however, you can do exclamation Tiny Tim.
Wanna play splashy splash in the water? Cuddles says yes.
Yeah, and Tiny Tim can be talked with exclamation Tiny Tim. Wait, I don't know where I'm going. What antiquities have not disappeared yet? Oh my gosh, I don't think I can get that yet. Benkarai, Betnik. Thank you! Yeah, I spent some serious time trying to put different screenshots of gameplay, and then doing kind of a little bubble erase to use that as the selection to get. And I also felt that that gives a much better background for me moving around. I don't seem to be moving all that much. Let's see. Oh, I keep freezing. I see. My frames per second are busted. Ah, my computer. Erg. Now I can't see. There we go. Tiny Tim, should we go get those leads dug up in Elder Scrolls Online?
Ooh, digging sounds fun. Maybe we find shiny rocks or dragon treasures.
Maybe we will. Oh, Tim's still trying that Hello Tim Lamps. I thought I'd asked Tim, little tiny Tim, to stop doing that, but little toddler dragons. I forgot, where am I going? I'm going to Bankra. I know I have a couple leads that I let expire, but they weren't that important.
Yes. Tim and me are like best friends forever. Cuddles says friends make happy hearts.
Oh, by the way, Northern Dita, the first trial run of Ashley last week, back and forth for 2 hours, cost less than a penny in AI costs. Granted, it would have cost me 9 cents if I had used the smarter model the whole time, so that Ashley would understand things like QFest. So I can toggle that on. I can toggle them to access more of their little kid information if we're going to have bigger discussions. But getting the API feed for these kids was way worth it. Oh, look! I found Wolf Strader. Hi! I forgot the guy's name. Hell's Gaming. Anyway, he's nice. In Cyrodiil. Right, I'm here to do... Scrying now. Wait a minute. I have the lead. Where did it go? Bankarai. Scryable. Hang on. Oh! I just realized something. I didn't save any points for scrying. New plan. I'm going to scry them on another character, and then dig them up on Mara. Well, that's working. Hey, Ashley, I forgot to be on the digger.
Yes. Isn't when is super silly. Cuddles says silly is fun.
I am Isn't twin. I am super. But hey, Cuddles says I'm fun. And Cuddles was a custom build. Hand drawn. Key. I think Ashley got clogged up. Yeah, and they're using the ChatGPT mini model right now. Okay, bye, have fun. The ChatGPT for full is the one where if we're going to have a little bit deeper conversations with either of the kids, I can toggle that on. Oh, it takes forever to load. Alright, so... got this here. This does mean I've got a few more windows that I'm keeping track of at a given time. But I don't think that's why it's having a hard time loading. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna do my digging here. Yeah, I did not know that they had changed it a long time ago so that you get the experience for excavation, both scrying and excavating, I mean, when you dig it up. So it is completely viable to scry it on one character that has everything unlocked, and then, oh cool, something sold again. I don't want, however, as nice as it is, if people buy my stuff, I don't want it to be bothering me when I'm out doing stuff. I forget to turn it off when I'm done for the morning. Yeah, when scrying first came out, I'm pretty sure that you got scrying and excavation XP separately, and they didn't come at the same rate. I'm trying to remember which one was faster, but one of them was faster. And it was a little frustrating to not have scrying excavation leveling at the same level. Why was it frustrating? I don't know, aside from the fact that I'm a little OCD, and I like them to be even. Hey Ashley, does it bother you when things aren't even with each other?
No. Cuddles says wobbly things are fun to fix or watch wiggle.
Well, apparently, that's not one of the challenges that Ashley has. I'm not sure why Ashley references cuddles in every response now. Because I used ChatGPT, might have been the 4 model, I'm not sure, to help me refine Ashley's prompt. Because our first chit-chat with Ashley, some things worked, some things didn't. Sometimes they didn't exactly respond the way that we were hoping. So I worked to refine the prompt, because the thing about AI is just knowing how to talk to them. It's like dealing with a toddler who has access to amazing amounts of information. You just have to be incredibly precise with what you're asking for. And not every model is still bad about this, but for the most part, you can sabotage. Okay, there it is down there. You can actually sabotage yourself by telling in a prompt what not to include, because referencing it would put it into the processing for it to talk about. That's not as much of a problem these days. I just said, okay, Betnik, as it was in the earliest models, but it's still something they can get run into. I've been very interested in AI ever since it was an emerging topic, like 15, 20 years ago. And my concern was AI was being developed by people who have no idea how little growing minds develop. They didn't understand consciousness. I mean, not that a lot of people understand consciousness, but they didn't exactly have advanced physical theory, philosophical theory, and psychological theory. They were computer scientists. That there can be an overlap in those skills, but there wasn't in the teams that I was familiar with. And additionally, none of them were parents of young kids. If you've never raised a young kid, you are not prepared. Well, you're less prepared to work with AI. Oh, AI psychosis in the fact of them getting really overly connected to it? Because I've heard the phrase, but not in a context that told me what it meant. In context, like, functionally speaking, I am freezing. See, it's not that AI or any technology necessarily, in my experience, generates new emotional, psychological, etc., challenges. It's that they just absolutely give our human brains new ways to surprise ourselves. But yeah, computers can definitely give us brand new parameters of ways that will, the exact ways that will manifest when we break. But yeah, a real problem with AI is that people, for some reason, they can think of computers as inherently more intelligent or more wise or more authoritative than a person. Which, it's not a framing I've ever understood. But at the same time, I'm really anti-authoritarian. Not in that I'm against somebody or something just because it's authoritative, but I'm against treating something that is authoritative as infallible or as, inherently less questionable. I'm a very question everything. Again, not just to be Blackwood is where I'm going next. Not just to be obstinate, but because once you stop questioning something, once you start bringing the right questions to the table, you're going to have totally wrong answers. And I don't care what it is that you're looking at, or how expert an expert is. Because even if somebody knew absolutely everything about a thing in one given point of time, things change. Or what is able to be known about something changes. So that's just my approach to begin with. Yeah, folks are not being taught critical thinking. There was some critical thinking taught in my school at the time, but even by the time I graduated, they were starting to be moving towards teaching to tests, and that was the early 90s. By the time that I was trying teaching in late 90s, it was getting more and more, nope, you gotta teach to a test, and no child left unscathed. Oh, I'm so sorry, no child left behind is what it's called. No child left behind, but no child left unscathed. It was all about managing schools by spreadsheets, and teaching to a standardized test meant that you could have something that has numbers assigned to it. And all the stuff that I found most valuable to my little developing mind. Why did I do that one? This one doesn't connect to anything. Oh well. Music, art, recess was getting cut. All the things that are vital to developing imaginative and therefore critical thinking pathways. It's child left untested. That is possibly kinder than the child left unscathed, but I was really interested in teaching when that came out, and I was not happy. Now, Mara cannot dig up gold stuff, so I'll go ahead and dig this up. But a lack of critical thinking, a very, very deep resurgence of, authority says this. If you contradict the authority, you will be mocked and ostracized, and possibly worse. Which leaves people like me in the dust, because authorities have led me astray just about every time I trusted them over myself. Oh, sweet! Check me out! What kind is this? I think it's the diagonal kind. Not that one. Okay, so it's there. Bum, bum, bum. There? I'm so lost. Okay. I forgot how to do this. Well, that's good. Florida has a really good Florida virtual school. It's a pretty good online schooling. It's just that it was in its growth phase while while my kid was starting. And the growing pains were just too much for my kid, who already needed different schooling path for all subjects. But ancient Greek, I was going to study ancient languages in college. That was one of the majors I was going to do. I didn't stay interested in that for more than a few weeks, but the professor whose field that was, I'd had one class with her, really liked her, thought that it would be fascinating because of, oh gosh, I think, yep, oh, I knew it. As soon as I was doing, I was like, I think I shouldn't have gotten to. Yeah, I really like there being an option of both in person and online. Great! Yeah, I'll use another potion. No, I meant this one. There we go. I learn best by being able to read my... not fishing, don't fish. I'm so tempted by the fishing hole. Being able to read and review on my own pace and then do. I am not a didactical learner. Dialectical, I mean. There we go. I'm definitely an autodidact. I have learned best anytime I was self-directed. Okay. So... nope. Maybe? Nope. Okay. I think I can do this and talk at the same time. I'm out of practice. I've got to stop neglecting my leads. Erk, I shouldn't have done that. Well, there we go. No harm done. Sure. It's not where I'm going to center it. My problem is during the week I go, oh, I'll do leads on the weekend. And on the weekend, I'm not remembering to check my leads. So sadly, that results in me playing the game of pretending that if I didn't see it disappear, I didn't forget any leads, I got them all. So I don't feel disappointed. I mean, if they're important, I go get them. Is that all of them? Nope. Ah, double clicked. The other problem. I'll do 2 different ones. Oh, that got them all anyway. Yay! Oh, another Indeco. Oh, I need one more. No, I need 2 more. I don't think I've ever gotten this one. Oh, no, I have gotten this one before. Okay. Hooks inside the loop, minuscule thing putting rather painful. Yee. Whoever fashioned this ring definitely didn't want it flying off at any provocation. Seems like they eliminated the very possibility. I've never been quite so serious about my own jewelry, but to each their own. Yeah, that sounds pretty painful. Oh no. That does remind me, I keep forgetting to see what leads are on the merchants weekly. While I'm talking about it. Why don't I go look? My inventory's getting so full, I don't even know what's junking it up. Oh, Tiny Tim fell asleep. Asking Tiny Tim about getting sleepy.
Nope. Tiny Tim's wings are all zippy zappy and ready for more magic.
Well, okay. Ooh, at the IA merchant? Let's see. Apocrypha. Hey Ashley, what do you think about the floating books in Apocrypha?
Books that float? Wow, that's magic. Cuddles says some stories are secret treasures, like hidden candy.
Ooh, hidden candy. That is a secret treasure.
Ah, a mortal.
Okay. Oh, I have this one for the Snow Treader. What's this? Oh! I forgot what those are for. Not. Oh, repair all. I keep thinking I can. What are the steam guards, Arg? Ah. There. Huh. I wonder if that's very useful. Do I have any of the leads? Oh, it doesn't show me. Oh, I think it shows under antiquities. Maybe. There we go. Oh, I have one piece. You know, I may as well.
I had to use magic.
And there. Tainted blood, ooh. Oh, it's the hardest lead to get? Oh, then yeah, I'm definitely getting it. While I'm thinking about it, aren't there also sometimes leads in that Imperial City vendor? I'm gonna go check. And then I'm gonna go do the lead I just bought. Got to run away. Yeah. Hey Ashley, you've got to swim away.
Swim fast. Cuddles says swim like the wind.
Wait, that's Telvar, that's not who it is. No. Or is it? No, it's Grand Armor. I never shop on this character.
I said I wanted.
Oh, that's where that's all from. Just that merchant, maybe?
This is all according to plan. A terrible, poorly constructed plan. Praise the tribunal.
Yeah, that's some sarcasm right there. Hunger Leather, isn't that one? Okay, I already have that one. Hunger Leather Heal. How hard is that to get? I'd ask Ashley, but I'm pretty sure I'd hear something about Cuddles saying, look under the bubbles. Let's see. Hunger, leather, heal. Depths of Bellatar dungeon, first boss. That doesn't sound like something worth spending the TLDR on. Especially flip shoes I'm not actually going to use. I still have not done Mauve Lorcage to get those leads. I keep thinking, yeah, I'll do it. Especially since I've got that bean build that can do decent DPS. I can just join, find a pickup group on normal. But that requires actually... Okay. Huh. I never turned that in. I guess I'll save it. There. Tiny Tim, what's your favorite song?
I like the bouncy beats. Monkey Man makes my tiny wings wiggle.
Well, that's cool. Just trying to ask Monkey Man. I don't know. Tim, what are the lyrics to Monkey Man?
Ooh, I'm just a little baby dragon, so I don't know all the big people songs yet. But I love to listen to fun music while I flap my tiny wings. Maybe you can sing it to me?
I'm not familiar with Monkey Man. I'm gonna look that up. But meanwhile, I think Tiny Tim might be a little thirsty. If anyone wants to give Tiny Tim a drink while I look up where this Scribble. All active leads. I've got so many of those. I'm gonna jump ahead to Westfield. I don't know this Monkey Man song. I'm feeling Rocket Man. Monkey Man, soon it will be banana time. I don't know. Monkey Man, soon it will be the swinging time.
Little ones, whisper to me the secrets of the green.
I'm pretty sure I've already talked to that person a lot. All active leads, okay. Cool. And connected, yes. One more connection. Yeah, that works. Got one. I've got to look up when the next drops are gonna be because someone said drops were on, but clearly drops are not on. So maybe starting this weekend. Twitter and the Monkey Man were hard up for cash. I'm actually at a total blank for any lyrics of all the songs I used to really like to listen to. Even Rudy. Oh, you know, I don't remember the lyrics to this song, but I'm just now remembering from Selector. Rude girls, yeah, you better watch out, rude girls, 'cause there's more of us about rude girls. Chillness, ice. Now I understand why Tiny Tim cannot recite the lyrics to Monkey Man. There are so many upbeat and perfectly child-friendly ska lyrics. I mean, not all of them, but there are. But those aren't the songs that our little cartoon friends choose. Pardon my yawn. Been long, long weeks. I'm not seeing. How big is this area? Better check this again. Oh, yep, I knew I got off angle. I don't know that I ever really listened to much Traveling Wilburys. Well, okay. I picked way too far. Okay, that's in there. Yeesh, maybe here? Huh, got lucky. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, love when that happens. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Is that all of them? That's all of them.
Aw, thanks. Cuddles says you're a big sweet splash.
To a cuttlefish, that sounds like one of the nicest things that they could say. You're a big sweet splash. I don't think I'm gonna get all of them. Oh! Wait. All of a sudden thought I got something out of that. I want another one. Please. Erg. I say please. Yay, thank you! Okay. One of the special loots. Alright. What's it gonna say? The antiquity was sent to the guild to study overnight. Verita, I confess, I am not sure what to make of this. It appears to be a series of hoops or pipes made from dwarven metal, connected in the center by a piston-like mechanism. I suspect it is a decorative element or embellishment for a dwemer. Ooh, an homunculi. Had to pause for that one. I don't know if I would ever use it. You terror birds. Alright. Skip that. Solstice and Shadowfen. Oh. Tiny Tim. There you go. Gotta stay hydrated, little dragon. I know, the dragon's underwater, but the dragon does not drink ocean water. Okay, right, I'm in Solstice. Oh, I still have a treasure chest. Ooh, I still have a treasure chest. I'll dig this lead up just in case it's another one. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna scry this one and dig it up on the other character. Let's see. Sure, that works. how to complete that. Sure, why not? And oh, that's already basically there. Sure, why not? Ba-ba-dum. Now I'm gonna go get that treasure chest. Tiny Tim, what do you hope we get in this treasure chest in West Solstice in ESO?
I hope we find shiny sparkly gems and maybe a big yummy dragon cookie. Yeah.
You know, that's an excellent thing to wish for. A big yummy dragon cookie. One presumes cookies for dragons. Or maybe a dragon-shaped cookie. Can't imagine there being cookies made from dragons. Though, the villainous salesman in Pete's Dragon might disagree with me. Pete's Dragon, didn't they make a more recent Pete's Dragon sometime in the last 20 years? I just now had a vague recollection that they did a Pete's Dragon remake, but I'm not sure. Hello, little sloth. Can I get a lead from here, please? Thanks anyway, little sloth. That could have happened. And what was the last one? Not Ravenspire, Shadowfen. Hey Ashley, did someone make a Pete's Dragon movie in the past 20 years?
Yes. A new Pete's Dragon movie came out in 2016. Cuddles says it's super cool and full of magic.
Huh. Hey Ashley, who starred in the 2016 Pete's Dragon movie?
Oh. I think it was Bryce Dallas Howard and Owen Wilson. Cuddles agrees.
Owen Wilson is a name I recognize, but not Bryce Dallas Howard. Hey Ashley, what other movies were Bryce Dallas Howard in?
Oh. Bryce was in Jurassic World and Spider-Man 3. Cuddles says she's super cool.
Hey Ashley, who played the Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3 that Bryce Dallas Howard was in? I assume it was, what's his name?
Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man in that one.
That was it!
Cuddles says he's super cool in his red suit.
I have not seen all of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. I want to because I really like Tobey Maguire, but I have not gotten around to it. I did not go to Shadowfen, I just thought about it. I could have gone outside my house.
No way. Cuddles says dinos are super cool. They can watch with big eyes like me.
They probably would watch the edited TV versions. I wonder if Tiny Tim likes Jurassic World, since dinos might be kind of like dragons. If anyone wants to ask, Tiny Tim's permissions are completely open. Well, I get a scrying. I didn't like any of the patterns on that one. That works. Oh, it's one word. Tiny Tim, one word.
Ooh, dinos. I want to see big roaring lizards too. Did you see the flying ones?
I have not seen Jurassic World. Okay, so. Log out. I'm not processing history. Yeah, I saw Jurassic Park. I think I might have seen Jurassic Park 2. I honestly don't remember. It was so long ago. But I didn't see the rest of them. Just like I saw the original Tremors. I haven't seen the other Tremors movies, even though I understand that they're really fun. Gosh, I still haven't even seen the D&D movie, and I've been meaning to. Let's see, that was, every time I sit down and we think we're going to watch it, something else comes up and we watch that instead. You know, this weekend, I'm going to say we've got to watch it. Most recently, instead of watching the D&D movie, we watched... Okay, hang on, I gotta go grab the DVD case. It was... Legends of the Superheroes. It was a... I think 1973? Anyway, a DC Heroes, Batman and Robin and Captain Marvel and Hawkman, Black Canary, Beta Solomon, Grant. I mean, they had a collection of villains doing of course, a villainous thing, and the heroes had to get together, and it was campy, it was cheesy, and I loved it. There was the challenge, and then afterwards there was the roast, where Ed McMahon hosts a roast of these different heroes. It is cheesy, it is goofy, and we found it on DVD, and we watched that instead of the D&D movie. And I absolutely love campy 70s superhero stuff, or earlier. I mean, just any. Hey Ashley, who was your favorite superhero?
I like Bubble Boy. He blows big bubbles to save the day. Cuddles says bubbles are super.
Hey Ashley, who is your favorite hero from DC Comics?
I like Batman. He's super brave and smart. Cuddles says he likes the bat signal.
I should have just gone. I really like the Adam West Batman, and I enjoyed Batman Beyond. It was a series that it took me a while to warm to, but I ended up really liking it. Lego Batman is my next super favorite Batman. I love Lego Batman. Eric, keep.
It is over.
Well, it's just a little wolf. There's a lot of Lego shorts. I've seen some of the Lego movies. What was the one that... They had a recent Lego Star Wars series. I have Disney Plus, and I watched it. It was really, really good. growing up, I read Marvel comics more. I mean, not a ton because hey, comics cost money, but some. But my husband followed DC Comics more. We've got a lot of those in the house. But I love the Legos movies. Wait, I've lost track of where I'm going. Where am I going? Oh, I'm there. Hey Ashley, who was your favorite Batman villain?
I like the Joker cause he makes funny silly faces. Cuddles says he likes Penguin cause he waddles.
I'm trying to think. Were there early Batman cartoons? I can only think of the Adam West Batman. I can't. There we go. Antiquarian's Eye. I use the armor so often. I never save my hotbar. Here we go. I don't. I think I didn't spend any points. I thought I saw. Okay, yes, accept. How much am I wasting my time here? Excavation. Oh. I read this completely wrong when I took a look at this. I put just a couple points. I do not have the skill points to keep training. Yeah, okay. Sometime I need to go sky shard hunting. Because I'm this close. I need 16 more points for Kenai treasure chests. I'll do that another time. I'll go sky shard hunting. Do I have any sky shards to get here? I do. I'll start with ones closer to a house. Adventures of Batman late 60s. See, I don't really remember. Right, of course there was the Justice League cartoon. That's what I was thinking of. I kind of liked the Justice League cartoon. I didn't get to watch very much of the 70s stuff because, I mean, wasn't really seriously cartoon watching till close to the end of the 70s. Hey Ashley, who is your favorite Marvel Comics superhero?
I like Spider-Man lots. He swings and climbs and helps friends. Cuddles says he likes Captain Marvel's bright powers.
Yeah, it really depends on which Captain Marvel. They did so many character changes for her over the years. And some serious, never happened storylines. Yeah, most of these were in Delves. I wasn't really a Spider-Man comics fan, but I loved every single Spider-Man cartoon that ever came out, even the bad ones. Have either of you ever watched Spider-Woman comics? I never knew that there was a Spider-Woman comic until I was browsing on, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Disney Plus still. I tried so hard to watch it, but it just got harder and harder to watch the more the episodes went on. Yeah, Spider-Woman. they really tried, but I don't know if they tried too hard or not hard enough.
What do you want?
I wasn't expecting, you know, great art, because it was around, I think it was around the time period of Spider-Man and the Super Friends with Bobby and Firestar. Loved Firestar. But the stories were both bland and nonsensical, which is hard to pick up. Great, now that song's gonna be in my head. Though we have a habit around here about puppifying songs, and I can't remember the dog lyrics for the Spider-Man. Ah, I have to ask later. Yeah, that I can sing. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man! I love Spider-Man. I mean, I love the Spider-Man comics. And I've got to watch the other Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. I saw all of the more recent ones, because I also like Tom Holland. I like every actor who plays Spider-Man. It's just in order to play the part. I didn't especially care for their take on, who was it, Mentallo? Gosh, am I blanking on names? The second new Spider-Man movie. And the most recent, Tony Stark, still Tony Starking, in a movie done after he died. We keep talking around this house that if there were the Tony Stark Accords to prevent Tony Stark from jeopardizing the world to save it once again, because so much of the world global threatening dangers that they ever have to face is because Tony Stark tried to do something. He tried to just take personal responsibility for the planet. Oh, that's right, I also still have not seen the Spider-Verse movie. Oh wait, I saw the first one. There was a second one though, I'm pretty sure. The first Into the Spider-Verse, I saw parts of it over someone's shoulder on a plane once, and then I finally watched the whole thing a lot more recently. It is definitely worth watching. Very well acted, very well written. The Into the Spider-Verse. Pretty sure there's a more recent one that I also want to see. See, I've got to get a whiteboard where I just put movies that I want to watch. And no more movies can be added to the list until one has been watched and wiped off. And unless there's extenuating circumstances, any shows watched must be from the list. This is the only way I will be able to get through my list. Okay. I'm trying to get... It's over here. Gonna get... Oh, this is cool. I didn't know this was up here. Oh, it wasn't even up there. It was around the corner.
Such potential from the veins of Nurni.
So much potential. That's probably going to just be used up in a bunch of
A potent
demon
find,
rings.
Tamit.
You know, if there are... Yeah, the D&D movie is at the top of the list. I keep bringing it up, but I keep watching other things. I've seen enough clips that I know it's going to be hilarious. And very well done. also part of the reason that they pulled back on their discussions they were having at the time about D&D 5.0 or D&D Next or whatever they ended up. Did they call it D&D 1? I forgot. I'm not interested. I have the rules I want to play with. I don't know what I think I'm doing. Black Reach. I'm gonna get a few more sky shards. And I'm gonna double check to see when Ouroboros crate drops are coming back up next. I've got to find what fun public domain cartoons are out there, and I can start having some cartoon watch parties
in a book from my time.
on Twitch.
It is quite different from what I recall. Azitraba.
Yeah, I know they were really hoping that the D&D movie would bring a lot more audience in than... Oh, that's where the house is. That was really presently interested. I don't know how much they succeeded in that. I meant to look it up. Because I don't remember what other movies were in the theaters at the same time.
You have my word. If the counselor is in Leowen or the surrounding countryside, the Ivory Brigade will find
Pico,
The Ivory Brigade has need of you. Okay, that's across the way. Because I don't know how broad of a draw that style of movie has right now in the movie-going audience populace. And that's insincere, not no. Like, I doubt it's very big. I don't know. No, I mean, I have no finger on the pulse of what draws movies. Aside from that, I'm pretty sure people are getting tired of the same cookie cutter remakes that Hollywood goes through phases trying to do. Remember how to get here. I'm seeing more people do just what they want to do as a project. And less, hello? Oh, it's dead. I'm trying to think of how to put it. Because for a while, movies kept being the same. I mean, that's always going to happen. There's always going to be movies that are just like every other movie that's been out. But it was more so for a while. There was significantly less difference or innovation or even a sense of fun. Well, it's more than just that. It's that the reason I think TV shows typically are a lot better than movies is once you get up into the movie field, there's so many executives and each one of them have to come in, have their opinion, and you have to listen to them. And it ends up watering down the parts that really would stand out and draw an audience, but then also injecting bizarre tangents that don't really add. And like for a good while, the Marvel movies, I felt, brought a kind of sparkle and just I felt more positive after finished watching them. Not every single one, but a lot of them. Typically, they had a more, I don't know, upbeat. There's just a vibe to them. And then it got just really it didn't have the vibrancy. I guess if I knew how to articulate it, maybe I'd be a movie critic. I don't know how to articulate it. I can't articulate words. I'm gonna get one more of these. And then rest up. I really liked the first Iron Man. The second one I think was kind of okay. I enjoyed Civil War because of all the characters that brought in. I enjoyed all the Spider-Man movies. Any scene Sebastian Stan has ever been in. Moments of the rest of them were really good. But the Avengers movie with Ultron was completely skippable. I say completely. If you can find good clips of it on YouTube, those are worth watching. But a lot of it, I'm trying to think of positive things to say. Yes, the first Captain America was really good, and the Agent Carter show was pretty good. I have to say pretty good, because I only caught a little bit of it. I wasn't able to catch more of it than that. But, oof. I set Tiny Tim's nap meter a lot higher, but... Okay. Tiny Tim, you're so sleepy again.
Yes, sleepy like a sleepy sleepy dragon. Need a cozy nap, sleepy emoji, dragon emoji.
Hey, Ashley, is Cuddles getting sleepy too?
Yep. Cuddles says naps are the best for big dreams.
Okay, well I better tuck these two in, and also go brew myself some tea for my throat. So, thanks for stopping by, and I'm gonna work on my scrying another time. Good night.